What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the 52-week run show. I know it's been a while, but it has been a busy time for me since the last episode. Been trying to get my route right. Been trying to get my pay right. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on into this whole trucking thing. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into the discussion for today. So, excuse the background noise. I'm in Phoenix right now. It's like 96 degrees, so this thermostat says. So I got the AC running so I don't melt. So let's go into this trucking thing for a second. Everybody in the trucking industry talks about pay. You want to go somewhere where the pay is great. And that's understandable. You don't want to be out here just driving around all these miles for minimum wage. You know, nobody's doing this for minimum wage. And the reality is, you can make money, but it depends on what your goal is. And a lot of people don't talk about that, but I'll get into that in a second. So one thing people don't talk about is happiness. And so I was watching the Asian Mind Show. So the Asian Mind Show, if you don't know, go look up his channel. He does good interviews, great interviews with truckers. I don't know if that's his shop that he's at, the Mecca Chrome shop, but he's always doing his interviews there. And so he interviewed a guy who was doing lease purchase or something like that. And he said, do you want to be with a company that pays you here, but you get treated like here? Or do you want to be with a company that's here, that treats you like here, or treats you good, and you get paid right there, you know? Or right in the middle. It's all depending on what you're comfortable with dealing with. He, like myself, I'd rather get paid good, paid okay, but treated better, because how you're treated at a company makes you want to stay at a company. For example, I was in the military for some time. Guess what? Some people have bad experiences in the military because they were treated like crap. I was treated okay. I had a good job. I had good leadership. I left just because I wanted to go pursue other things, and they retired the airframe that I was working on. So, with that being said, and he was a Swift driver too. So, you guys all know what company I work for. I work for Swift. Now, do I get paid good? I think I get paid good. Do I get the miles that I want? Yeah, I get 600-mile runs. I'm pretty much, but all the western states, I've explained that before. So I get treated good. When I call somebody, I give them my truck number. They're like, hey, how's it? Sometimes I don't even give them my truck number. They see my number call. My name pops up. Hey, what's going on? Da-da-da-da. Like, they treat me like a person. Anything that I have an issue with, they can fix it. Here's another thing. With big companies, with these mega carriers, the reason why I like these mega carriers is because it's like, okay, I'll just talk about Swift. I can only talk about Swift. I have friends at CR England. I have a friend at Knight, but they're kind of like the same. Here's my thing. I come from an aviation background, so I know that with oh, my nose. Oh my gosh. I know that when you go to a Delta, an American, a United, they have big operation centers. They have big maintenance facilities. They have customer service. If a plane breaks down, they definitely have a hangar to get it fixed at. There's an issue, the pilot can call to the SOC and get their issue handled. There's things things always within reach. The reason why I like Swift is because no matter where I go, I have a terminal. Right now I'm at the Phoenix terminal, the headquarters. There was something wrong with my trailer. As soon as I pull in to get fuel, they're already inspecting my trailer. That's the first thing they're looking at. They close off the lane, they inspect every trailer that comes in, then they red tag it if something's wrong. Just like this one. This one had a cracked brake. I didn't even see it on my pre-trip. It had 2 cracked brakes. And then there was something wrong with the glad hand. And I'm not as experienced, so it was something that he could notice more than I would notice. It was just the glad hand was tweaked. I was still getting air. I was still getting good pressure. It was just something that they red tagged it for. But the brakes, right? That's the first thing that they check. And every terminal, not every terminal does it. I know the headquarters does. Maybe other terminals do it. I don't know. But the network itself is what excites me. I can call anytime, day or night. I can talk to my planners. I can talk to my dispatchers. I have a relationship with my planners to where I can say, hey, how about you send me here? Can you send me here? Da, 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 da. That's what I like. Now, some people like these smaller carriers, and I don't know if it's just because the stigma around mega carriers that you want to go to a smaller carrier, but some of these smaller carriers, and I'm not talking about, how can I say it? Smaller mega carriers. No, that's not what I'm going to say. Not the mom and pop carriers, like the ones where they're like their authority is just kind of like taped to the door, but some that have been around for a little while, they're just not as huge as a Knight or Swift. So they're like medium carriers. Some of them treat you good, but I've also heard horror stories where trucks weren't getting fixed. Trucks are poorly maintained. Trucks are not ready for DOT inspections. They have problems getting loads. They have problems getting loads, getting them back to where they're going, or getting somebody on the phone, something like that. I don't have that problem. Like I said, with the maintenance, I came in, I had a crack this big, like super tiny. I took a rock from a dump truck, just super tiny. First thing, hey, we're just gonna replace the windshield. Hey, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Don't worry about it. So it's all about what you feel. If you feel like you're not getting paid, if you feel like you're not getting the miles, then you need to ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing to not get those miles? Are you on time? Are you running your clock correctly? Are you taking too much home time? Are you, I don't know, complaining just about BS that you could possibly fix? You have to look at those things, because right now, yesterday I called my planner and was like, hey, do you got it? I know I'm going to Tracy, Cal. I'm supposed to take a load of Gatorade to Tracy, California. Hey, do you got something for me? Because in the north, that's where my account kind of starts and branches out this way. We rarely come down here to Arizona. We do, but it's not as often. Hey, do you got a load for me heading out to somewhere else? Yeah, how much time? Oh, okay, we see you got time on your clock. How much do you want to run? Like, you got a 600, 700 miler? Yeah, you want to go here, 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 here. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's freight like that where I could just pick, yeah, I want to go here, here, here. Yeah, put me on that one. Okay, cool. They'll put me on that one. I'm not saying it's going to be like that all the time, but so far, it's been like that for me. It's been like that for a handful of drivers. Also, if I wasn't running the way that I was running, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't, like, it'd take them a while to find me a load or something like that, because they don't want to. If I'm never on time, why would you want to give me a load? I'm never on time. You'd give me yeah, you would just probably never give me a load, because I'm never on time. You're not going to send me somewhere super far if I drive like crap, if my safety score is messed up, if I treat this truck like it's my car. Like, I wash it, I take it to the Blue Beacon. Every so often, I get it washed, I get it, the Rain-X, I get everything. I treat the inside of it like it's my car. I clean it, I don't abuse it. I know this is a company's truck, and hey, whatever, I could get another one. But I treat it like it's mine. So it's not brand new, it's a 20, but I've been treating it like it's mine. If you don't do those things, how do you expect the company to look at you and just be like, yeah, okay, he's trustful, he's reliable, he's trustworthy, she's reliable, she's trustworthy. All right, we're gonna put out. Now, there are stories out there where people put out for a company and they just don't get it recognized, or something's wrong, and I understand that. But now you got to think, did you do everything to how can I say this? Did you do everything to try to fix the situation? Whereas, did you go and talk to your driver leader or your operations leader or whoever's running your fleet? Did you talk to your dispatchers? Did you talk to your managers or something? If something isn't right, did you go talk to these people? Did you try to figure out if you don't like the account that you're on, especially with the mega carriers? Have you tried to switch? Have you tried to say, you know what, I don't want to, let's say I don't want to run this Target account. I don't like the way it's running. It's not working for my family situation. Can I run this account? Most mega carriers, yeah, sure, they need drivers. They want you to be happy. So you got to ask yourself, did you do all of those things? And if you've done all of those things and nothing's worked and you're just not happy, then you know what? Hey, drivers hop companies all the time. But my issue was the reason why I made this video is because people dog on like mega carriers because of one or two bad experiences. You can go to these, I've seen little mom and pop carriers out on the side of the road broke down. People, they switched from a Swift and switched back because of they thought the grass was greener on the other side and it was green right where it was. And then I know I said this, I get to this at the end. How does it work for you? Swift works for me because I have a terminal in Jurupa Valley, like that's the closest terminal. Actually, no, I take that back. I have a terminal Otay Mesa. If I wanted to run containers or something like that, I can run out of Otay Mesa. I can be home every other day, eventually, if I wanted to. Does that account meet my financial? Let me backtrack. What is your financial goal? Why are you doing? What's your why? Why are you in this industry? Are you in it to be rich? Wrong industry to be rich in. You can go be an owner operator and make more money, but also there's company drivers that are making great money without all the worries of an owner operator. I heard somewhere somebody was like, if you want to be happy, don't own a business. Or if you want to be rich, don't own a business. Work as a company person because you make all the money and don't have to take on another risk. But why are you doing this? I'm doing this because I have, like I said in the beginning, why I started my channel, because I want to get back in the aviation. But if that doesn't happen, then I have a steady job that I am working, that I can buy a house. I want to buy a house hopefully at the end of the year, beginning of the next year, and I can do that with this job. And it's easy. I'm not out risking my life. I'm not out working in the office. I'm on the road, driving, enjoying myself. What is your financial goal? Can you reach your financial goal with the company that you're with? Can you reach your financial goal with the account that you're with? For example, the account that I was on before, the account that I was going to be on when I first started, I wasn't going to be able to reach my financial goal that way. The miles weren't there, and I don't like too much uncertainty. It was like home every other day, but then maybe I don't like that. But the account that I'm on now, I get paid 60 cents a mile. I'm not going to hide that from you, but I get paid 60 cents a mile. I have the runs, I have the amount of miles that I want, and then it works for my lifestyle. I can think like, if I want to take 2-3 days of home time, okay, I could take 2 or 3 days of home time, because I know that I built that rapport and I've showed my account managers or my driver leader that I can run and I'm good at what I do and I'm on time and I have a good relationship with the customers. Nobody's complaining with me. I haven't tore up no equipment. I haven't lost any product, nothing. So they're always going to be there, or at least the lanes are going to be there, especially now that summer's coming and the weather's starting to kind of even out. I'm going to have my miles and I'm going to be able to reach my goal. But that works for me. That might not work for you. Swift might not work for you. Crate carrier may work for you. CR England may work for you. People talk bad about CR England. CR England may work for you. CRST may work for you. Covenant may work for you. just because you're with one company, and I know people come to Swift to get their experience and whatever, and that's fine. After the year, if you want to move on, cool. But don't dog on where you got your start if you didn't do everything to make you happy. And that's just my opinion. So far I'm happy. The second I'm not happy, guess what? Hey, can I get on a different account, or this isn't working for me no more, or actually, can I run local? Maybe I want to run local. Okay, I don't want to run all 48 states. I got a teenager. I don't want to run all 48 states. I want to run, right now, I can run local. I can run regional. I can be home every week if I wanted to be. But if I'm home every week, my money's going to get affected. If I'm home every week, it's basically like I'm running for minimum wage. So it's not going to make too much sense. So I'll get home every 2 weeks. If I want to run a little further, I can ask, hey, you got something that's going further out? Sure, we got it. You want it? Take it. We'll find you a way back. So before you dog on these companies, before you just go off the hearsay, did you do everything did you do everything within that company to make you happy? And if you didn't, cool. But you have to explore these options. You're never stuck. You have your CDL. That's gold. As long as you don't get in an accident, that's gold. You can go anywhere to find a way that you'll be happy, or find a place that you'll be happy. But you need to do everything you can. Look, does it work for your financial situation? Does it work for your family situation? Does it work for your goals? Because right now it works for my goals, but guess what? Once I reach 1 or 2 goals, maybe it'll no longer, it may not work. Maybe I want to scale it back a little bit. Who knows? You have to constantly evaluate your plan. So with that being said, 52-week run, people, I'm up out of here. I'm about to shut down. I don't know what they got for me. I don't know. I'll probably be here another day, waiting for this trailer to get fixed, the brakes to get fixed. So yeah, with that being said, you guys stay blessed, stay safe out on those roads, and stop cutting truckers off. All right, I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Peace.